the farmer. And he had a beautiful wedding and his new wife, and he moved into his farm. As he was moved in, the mother-in-law, means the bride's mother, was visiting the lawn. So this new husband, the farmer, took her around the farm to show what are the things that he has, and he would like to impress the mother-in-law so that there will be a cordial relationship and things will go smooth. So he would like to impress her. So he was taking and showing the field, the corns and the beans and the cows. He was going around, but the mother-in-law doesn't like the farmer. So he was disrespecting him and giving him advices, unnecessary advices, showing kind of dislike which irritated the farmer. But anyhow, he would like to be very nice to her. And he took her one by one, and finally there was a mule, this donkey. And he showed there was a donkey. This lady went close to the donkey kicked her, and the spot she died. That happened. So now after some time, anyhow, no, though he doesn't like it, but it's a death, so it was so nice, everything was prepared, and the funeral was going on, and people were coming and expressing their condolences, and as things were going, the pastor was sitting and watching what's going on during the visitation. And she noted something wrong. So then he came to the farmer and asked, "Man, I have been watching you. Whenever the women were coming to you, you always says yes, yes, yes. And whenever the men are coming to you, you say no, no, no. What is the matter?" He asked. And the farmer said, "Father, don't tell outside. Whenever the women, they were coming to me, they were expressing their condolences, and they were used to tell me it is a great accident, so it should not be happened. So they were expressing their condolences, so I used to say yes, yes, yes. But whenever the men come to me, and they always asked me, can I borrow that donkey? And I shake my head and say, no, it's booked for an year. So sometimes there's a hatred in each one of us. Hatred, we cannot take it away. It is there in our heart. And when I said in the beginning of the Mass, I just for fun only I said, look at your wife or husband and say, I hate you. I said that. But even if you have said that, you know that we don't mean it. You will very well know that we don't mean it. You say, yes, I said so. And that's what today Jesus calls us to understand. Many a time we can say that, but we may not mean it. So the words are not important, but what Jesus says today is the heart is more important. Words are not important, but what do I mean inside my heart is much more important. And that's what today Jesus is telling us. Just don't say that I follow Jesus Christ. People are after Jesus Christ. Why? They have seen the miracles. Why? They have seen the multiplication of the bread and the fish. And they have seen the blind able to see and the lame is able to walk. So that's why in the beginning of the gospel we see the great crowds were traveling with Jesus Christ. Why? They feel there is a benefit. They feel that he is a good man. But now Jesus calls us to have a deeper friendship with him. Not a friendship by seeing the things of the world. A deeper friendship with Jesus Christ. That's the call today. That's when Jesus looks at the crowd. If you want to follow me, you hate your father and mother, your wife and husband, your brothers and sisters, even your own selves to follow me. And I think maybe after hearing that, most of the people, those who are following Jesus Christ, we have said, what a madman he is. How can he hate my own father and follow him? They should have said that and stopped following Jesus Christ. But Jesus means, if you follow me, and follow me with your heart, not what you see, not what you hear, and what profits you in your life. Jesus is not that kind. If you follow me from your heart. And that is the discipleship that Jesus is expecting from each one of us in the readings today. Sometimes we misunderstand when Jesus says, now go and renounce all your possessions and come and follow me. Jesus doesn't mean right after the Mass, go and sell your house, sell your car and give to others. No. We need to wisely understand the words of Jesus Christ, what he means. We are keep building up our own resources. We are looking for safety of our life. In no way it's wrong, but the more and more we look into our own resources, the more and more we hold our own wealth, we tend to forget the need, the suffering of other people. The people, those who are around us, they suffer a lot, and as we have a very comfortable life, as we have a very good safety for our life, we tend to forget others' suffering, others' pain. And that's why again Jesus means, you say that you follow me, but you forget the one who is suffering in the next door. And many a time, we do not have any relationship with the neighbor. Now it's growing up, not only in America, throughout the world. Sometimes the elderly people are dead, and they were found dead after 4 days, after a week. Or after sometimes the neighbor gets some smell, so they were found out, they are dead. How tragedy is to know that neighbors, what they do, we do not know. So our life are on the one hand going very fast without having a deeper friendship with our own people. Even sometimes within our own family members. And how are we? That's the call today. The beautiful second reading. Today, I would like to change my homily into second reading today. St. Paul says, I'm sending Onesimus. No, he's a slave. So during the time of Jesus, slave means he's a slave. He has no right at all. Today, we have a lot of rights. We are people of freedom. Not during the time of Jesus, during the time of St. Paul. Onesimus, St. Paul met him in the jail, in the prison. But now he has come out and he's writing to someone whom he knows very well. And he writes, now I am sending you the slave, Onesimus, but not as a slave anymore. I am sending him as my brother. As you receive me, receive him. That is the deeper friendship, that is a deeper relationship that today Jesus calls us to have. Don't look at him as low, as a slave. Don't mistreat anyone in your life. If you really follow me, hate yourself when you hate somebody or when you mistreat somebody, then you have to hate yourself. That's the call today. You enjoy the justice of the world. Yes, I want justice. But I can give injustice to somebody else, or somebody is giving injustice to somebody else. I'm feeling happy about that, or not doing anything. That means hate yourself. Because that's injustice, and you don't raise your voice. We know as a Catholics, we need to, or we are called to forgive. But still many a time we are much reluctant to forgive our own brothers and sisters over the property, over the wealth. If you are not able to forgive, and Jesus says, hate yourself, the self which is not ready to forgive other people. And that's what today Jesus means. He means little thing, that means deeper love for Him, not with our lips, not with our mind, not what we see, but from our heart. That's why he says, a man who is going to build a tower or a house, he plans so much. Therefore, if you follow me, you need to plan so much. You have to sacrifice so much. Are we ready to sacrifice so much to follow Christ? Or just a regular people in the name of Christ? We say we obey Jesus. We love Jesus with our lips and just to stay further away. As for hating the family, I always think my parents were old now and my father passed away in 2011. My mother is still living, but when my father was alive, even today my mother is alive, and there's always a problem within the family. I was talking outside as they were coming in. Now the season in India is rainy season. We have to sow the seed in the field. We have to go out. It's time to sow the seeds. But it's raining all the time. They are not able to do it. But during this time, there's fight between my parents and my brother all the time during this time. Because we have a couple of fields. So here there's 1 acre of field and another place 1 acre of field. So my mother says, here, sow the beans. My brother will sow the rice seed there. And then my mother will call me and say, no, your brother doesn't obey me. He hates me because he doesn't listen to me. And so there is always, arguments. So then I call my brother and say that, why can't you obey your own mother? No, mother doesn't know anything. And so therefore, I say that, don't say that. Whether she knew or she doesn't knew. Nowadays, the younger generation are much more advanced in technology, so they would like to go in their own way. But for the sake of pleasing her, do what she says. Whether it is a beans seed you are sowing, whether it is a rice seed you are sowing, doesn't give you a lot of profit. But one thing is sure, if you obey your mother, what happens? For another 6 months, you don't have any problem. Even the beans doesn't grow, my mother may say, it's my fault that I made my son to sow the seed. Otherwise, he will call after a month and say, see, he didn't obey, the rice seeds did not grow. And after a month, he will call and say, see, the rain didn't come and the rice seeds are not growing. So there will be complaints for 6 months. You can get rid of those complaints. So you can't think in that way, I used to say, but youngsters, they don't listen. So, but what Jesus means doesn't mean literally hating somebody, but we need to love from our heart. If we have that, we don't look about the profit. We don't look about what benefits me or gives pleasure to me, but we think about what is good for everybody, good for family, good for extending my love to other people, good for extending my kindness to other people. If that's my priority, I don't take pride and I don't deny forgiveness. I don't take pride and deny justice. I don't take pride and deny strangers. So, because the love of Christ grows within us. That's what Jesus means. Grow in love in your heart.